Hi, everyone. It's your girl, britmull. Thank you guys for joining us for Black Girls Cancer Club podcast, episode 3. Today we have Tarazi Hadi, T, aka T, our dancer baby of the group. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, I'm so happy you are here.
Yes.
It's interesting how I got connected to you. Your friend,
it was Daryl. Lynn.
What's crazy how I met her, I was actually at the Prada store and I did a photo shoot here with photos by Darren, and she was like, wait, you're that Black family that I seen online. She's like, I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so I added her on Instagram, and we've been like Bonnie and Clyde friends on Instagram forever.
Aww.
And I think when you got diagnosed, as a friend, she was super concerned and wanted you to feel loved and support. And so she messaged me and was like, I have someone for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, send her my way.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm super excited you are here to join us right now, and we'll just jump right into it.
Yes,
like,
ma'am. Let's go.
What's your story, TT?
So, my story, as far as like how I found out and everything, it's crazy because like I had like a little mass in my breast for a while, and when I finally went to get it checked out, it went away. So they couldn't find nothing. They didn't recommend me to get a mammogram or anything. So I was like, okay, whatever. I think it's just hormonal. I thought it was like maybe period or something.
Yeah.
So a couple months went by and it came back, and then it never went away. So I was like, okay, let me go get it checked again while it's here.
Yeah.
You can feel it. They checked it out. So they sent me for a mammogram. They couldn't really tell. So they were like, okay, biopsy. And then that's how I found out.
Yeah.
And that was around, I found out I was diagnosed, I want to say June 2023.
2023.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. It's 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You already survived a year, right?
Man,
We're already almost
yeah,
there.
we're
We're
almost
almost
there.
there. Yeah. So what type of treatment did they tell you? Like, what was your treatment plan? Because I know, like, in the beginning when you get diagnosed, they kind of just break it down for you. They tell you kind of prior, like, what to expect.
Right.
What was your treatment plan?
So for me, they told me, because I was, I'm still young, they wanted to treat it pretty aggressively. So
me too. Yeah.
right. So they were like, they gave me options. They like, you can get surgery now and then do like chemo after and radiation, or we can start the chemo and get it to shrink, and just see how small it gets. Maybe if it goes away, we still have to do like a small surgery, but I could still preserve some of my breasts because that was what I wanted to do. They were like, double mastectomy, you can get it cut off all the way. I'm like, no, I want these are my assets. I need these. So they're definitely one of my favorites. So it's like, okay, let's try to get it down. I'm gonna thug it out.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how I feel, at least start the treatment. And then if I feel like I can't take it, then let's do it. So
definitely.
That's kind of how that happened.
So how many chemotherapy rounds? Because you're still in treatment right now.
Yes. So it started every 2 weeks. So I want to say the first one was like 8 weeks, every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I believe. And then now I just started a week ago or two for the weekly treatments.
Yeah.
So that's for the next 12 weeks. Well, 10 now because I've done 2. So yeah, just came back yesterday, y'all. So thank the Lord.
We are so blessed and honored you are here because like after chemotherapy, you can be like, you have those days, like those first 4 days are so crucial, right? Are you taking the medication after chemotherapy, like the injections? Like I had to do like an injection after. Do you do the injections after chemotherapy?
Is that to preserve your egg? That one, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I had to. I think it's only like once a month though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's, thank God, because the last one was kind of crucial, but
no.
it was crucial. I'm like, it's the upside about it though is you don't get your period.
Listen, are you dating?
Somewhat, a little bit. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of cool
if you're out there. It's cool for that. But I'm chilling.
I'm chilling. I like that answer. It's like
chilling. Yeah, like I'm dating. I'm open to it, but I'm not in a rush to be in anything super committed. You know?
You're not focused on that right
No,
now.
I have.
It's so much other things going on.
It's so much. So yeah, but it's I'm out. I'm chilling.
Yeah. So you definitely like don't want to do the double mastectomy route.
No.
You're like, no.
If I can avoid it at all costs, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Did you get the port?
Yeah.
You did get the port.
I did.
How did you feel about that the port?
So of course, me being me, I I didn't want anything. I don't like anything foreign in my body.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, because but it's like it makes sense to get it because my veins are so thin. They were like, girl, we can't. You're there. Can we cuss? Can I cuss? They're burning your shit.
You
know, your
Black
shit is
Girls
burning,
Cancer
okay?
Club.
Because I'm a cusser, so
yeah, it's
but
okay.
yeah, they were like they're too thin. Like we don't want to keep burning, and I don't want to keep getting poked. And you get some nurses who can't, like get it on the first
vein.
2 try. Yeah, like so it's like okay, well, they're like it just be better because it's already destroying your veins as we're putting it in, and yours are thin. So I was just like okay, but the good thing about the port that I have, instead of putting it on my breast, she actually allowed me to get it here, so I have it here.
What?
Yeah, you want to see?
Way. Yes, I want to see. No freaking way. Yours is right there. IBD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's is right here.
Really?
That was no. Actually, it's right here. That was by far the worst surgery I feel like I had.
Really?
Yeah. It was painful. I didn't get any medication to like help with the pain. Also too, because I do work in the medical field, it was kind of something I was dreading, like because I would see people like pull them out, and so dang, you got yours in your arm. Yeah, you're like camouflage.
I'm grateful for it that she even suggested it because that's what she was telling me. Like, you're young, like I don't want you to. It's just gonna be ugly just sitting out like that. And I was like, well, say less, because let's do it.
Yeah, it's definitely I think for me, dressing with it is a whole new thing, right? Like you gotta like kind of figure out like the cleavage area and like what shirts go and what shirts don't go. So definitely, that's crazy. Yeah. So how's life been like with like dancing and like, being diagnosed with breast cancer? Because I know you're a dancer. Yeah.
So, to be honest, at first, of course, like the first rounds kind of like I had to like stop completely like being too active because I really didn't have the energy for it. So, I would have to be like you said, it's like the good for the first 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, you're out of it.
It's not pretty. So, but it's crazy because afterwards, like I would have energy.
Yeah.
So like it's there, like it's there, but you can't use it. Yeah. So after I would get over it, I'm like, okay, back to square one. Like, what can I do? Like, I need something to be going before I go back in the next 2 weeks because it's only a week and a half of the superb energy. Exactly. Definitely. So, other than that, but like now, I'm grateful to actually be able to move around and dance more. Like I actually have a class February 8th. I don't know when this is dropping, but it'll probably already be past. But I do teach dance classes, heels classes, hip hop. So check me out for that.
I'm gonna do one of those.
You definitely should come.
What's crazy is during my treatment I watched this show on Netflix and it was about these women getting diagnosed with cancer and they doing like this striptease class and they were just talking about how like it builds your confidence to like it's such a stage where like your identity is being ripped away from you, right? Yeah. And so for you to still feel sexy and like desirable and like be in tune with your body is very important. So definitely I want to take one of those classes. Maybe Black Girls Cancer Club will do a class together for our breasties.
Might see a collab.
Yeah, a collab. No, we're definitely gonna see. We're gonna speak that into existence. Yes, because I think it's important for you to still keep your sexual identity. I think when I followed you on social media, I was like, look at her. Like you're going through treatment and yet you still have like your sex appeal, like your sexual identity. No, I see it. I see it. And so I think it's definitely important. What advice would you give for like any other young girl that has recently been diagnosed and like, dances and like what advice would you give her?
My advice for the women out there, especially young, is to keep keep a positive outlook, like mentally, like think good thoughts, like
Yeah.
don't, I would say, like, just know that you're gonna get through it. Like the best way I could say is just keep working on what you were working on before. Like don't stop. Don't let it stop you from doing what you were
Yeah.
already doing. Like if you're a dancer, rapper, singer, you model, you whatever you do that you want to do for your life, keep going. Like take the time to rest though. Like don't let it get to you, because I know probably us going through it, like we had
Yeah.
our moments where it's like I feel like I'm not doing nothing, like it's slowing me down, like
Yeah, definitely.
time is slipping, I got too much life, I got too much I need to do and build for my career, whatever that is that you do. But take that time, take those days to rest, and then when you get out of it, go back to what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yeah.
back to your health is number one.
Yeah.
We be like, like, yeah, I know, but take it serious as much as you can, like discipline, and that's what I need to work on. So definitely, I would say just keep the mental there. Once if your mental is in the right place, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Definitely. Did you change anything about like your diet during your treatment? Because you're like fresh, you're like still in treatment right now.
Yeah, I did. Good thing I don't really eat red meats and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that and pork, so I cut. I don't have to eat red meat, but oxtails be calling my name. The
Come
pork
eat me,
bacon
tits.
be
Come eat me, tea.
yeah,
Come
like
eat me.
it's hard. I've been eating a lot of pork bacon lately. I just been tripping out.
You
Like
know your
that's
mother. You know
weird, but
it's a black
you
household,
know, like them
right?
holidays just came and went. So I had gumbo. It was a lot going
The
on. So
ham.
yeah, the ham. Yeah, I definitely ate me a couple pieces of ham. But I would say I definitely I drink a lot of more teas, a lot of more
Yeah.
herbs into my life.
Yeah.
I was already like a fruit person,
Yeah.
so I try to eat a lot of fruit. I was juicing,
Yeah.
soursop.
I want to get into it. I
Yeah,
bought this big old soursop plant from
yeah.
the Oriental market, and it was
Cut
frozen.
it
And then
up.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I eat it?
You should juice it maybe.
Juice it.
Yeah. I have a friend that does juicing and stuff. So and she actually does the soursop. I'm still waiting on my soursop juice.
We
But
waiting on ours. I want one
but
too.
Soaky Swigs, shout
Mhm.
out to her.
Yeah, I want one
She's
too.
juiced from yeah, and
Mhm.
they're really good. They're really, really
Cause
good.
it's about the taste,
Yeah, and
the
I'm a picky
sugar.
person.
Oh.
And she doesn't use I remember she told me her sugar she uses is vegan. Some type
Oh.
of sweetener, vegan
Yeah.
sweetener or something like that. So
Yeah.
it's healthy.
Yeah,
So
because
yeah.
there's like this whole aspect about our diet.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're recently diagnosed, people are like, become a vegan,
Yeah, like you need
become
this clean
spiritual.
diet, yeah.
Yeah, are you doing yoga?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah,
meditating? Like,
yeah,
it's not the
yeah,
approach I'm gonna go right
yeah.
now.
It's really you and
Yeah,
what you feel like is the best for you and in the way you want to go about it.
yeah,
It's
no,
really up to
definitely.
you and your body.
Yeah, what would you say is the biggest obstacle you've had during this journey?
Mm. The biggest obstacle for me would probably be feeling like I can't do like I'm stopped. I'm at a halt. I can't do what I really want to do. Like
Yeah,
and that's a problem for me. Like I'm a mover.
yeah,
I got stuff
to
to
sit
do.
down
Like
and be
I shake and
still.
bake. Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah,
I already got a little ADD, so I can't be still for too long. So it's
yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
like that was the biggest thing
The
for
biggest
me.
problem.
Yeah.
I I um I would tell you that enjoy this moment to rest and
Mhm.
think and
Mm.
journal. And
Mhm.
I hate the word like get content, but like document it.
Yeah.
I feel like I am a recovery. I am in remission, I will say,
Mm.
and I feel like I move so much, and I miss the moment of when I didn't have to move. No one required me to move. Life was just silent, you know. I would watch my shows and just laugh, and just journal because quite often I find because I am healthy now that I'm trying to get every moment of my life
Mhm.
out because I'm like,
Mhm.
I got the energy. I'm about to
Mhm.
do this. And when I look back, I'm like, dang, I kind of miss those moments after treatment when you're like, you ain't going out that number 1, 2, 3 days after
Yeah.
treatment. You gonna sit down, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I definitely would just say like enjoy the moment to like focus on you mentally and
Mhm.
basically revamp you because like when you're done with this, you're gonna be like such a different person. Like you're gonna look back and
Yeah.
be like,
I
wow,
can see
like
that. I
yeah,
can see that. I see it happening now a
yeah,
lot, like a lot.
yeah,
Mentally, it's changed for me. You were already always growing
yeah,
every day. So I
yeah,
see that happening.
yeah. Definitely like when people come at you with their problems, you're like, there ain't no real problem. Like I'm going through treatment,
And
getting
see,
hooked up.
I try not to be like that because
Yeah,
it's like we all going through something.
exactly.
But like, yeah, like you kind of do be like, well, shit. Like, if I can deal with it this way,
Thank
deal with this,
you.
you can do it. You can
Thank
get through it.
you.
Like,
Thank
if
you.
I'm dealing with it, how I'm dealing with it, it's in us. It's in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gotta want to
Do
get
it.
there mentally. Yeah. Like,
Yeah. No, definitely.
yeah.
What are some of the goals that you have after treatment?
Ooh. I want to say like stay on my health and be even more healthier, like
Yeah.
in my ways of eating and just take care
Yeah.
of myself
Yeah.
and being mindful of what I put in my body, like
Yeah.
with sugars. I try not to eat a lot of sugar too. That was another thing that I tried to cut out. And it's
Yeah.
kind of hard, and so, but I try to not eat so much things with sugar and starch. I'm a big starch person, so that's kind of
When you say starch, you mean
like
pasta?
rice, pasta,
Are we
a
not
lot
supposed
of
to be eating
bread,
rice?
potatoes. That's what they
Mm.
say. Like, try to stay away from because it feeds
Yeah.
on the sugar, and
Yeah,
all that
I
turns into
know. It
sugar.
does. It
So it's
does.
like you need to
That's
stop.
I mean, that's really, really hard, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy.
To eat bland,
It's not
yeah,
easy.
to be like disciplined to change like your whole
Yeah, a
diet
lot.
because they're like, you got cancer. You like at this
Yeah,
age,
I was like, but I
right?
feel,
Feel
I feel
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel sick prior to you being diagnosed? Yeah,
That's
no.
why it was so strange to me. It was a very strange phenomenon. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, bad. Like I kind of knew something was serious because it was there for too long. But
Yeah.
like, it's like really, like
Yeah.
okay, like it might have affected me in certain ways that I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But I think
That's how
I
I
was for
feel.
the most part,
I felt like I was super healthy. I
yeah,
was energetic. Like I wasn't drowsy. I wasn't fatigued.
yeah.
I
I might have been a
literally
little
just
fatigued.
felt something. I
Yeah,
think just touching yourself,
yeah.
being tapped in with your just like your
Mhm.
body as a woman. I think that we're not taught, especially as African American women, to touch ourselves and like just like me in the shower, girl, I'd be like this.
Okay. Mhm.
I do it. And so when I felt it, I was like, huh,
Right.
this
This
ain't
is
ever
new.
this new. And then like you said, it went away. And then it came
Yeah.
back and I was like, huh, what is
Mm.
this thing?
Really?
Yeah. And then, just being an advocate for yourself and just like being consistent, like
Mhm.
something isn't right. Listening to your woman's intuition. I think that that's very important
Yeah,
during
it
a time
is.
like that to trust yourself and
Oh
like
yeah.
what you feel like, like if something feels off, you're like,
Yeah, listen
yeah,
to that. You
yeah,
do.
yeah, definitely. Who's your number one like support system during this time?
My mom.
You know,
Mhm.
yeah,
She took off for work pretty much the whole year that they took me off
yeah,
to pretty much just take care of me. Like my mom, we but that's my mom and I love her and she's
yeah.
raised me my whole life, so she's very very caring like when it comes to her kids. So shout out to my mom. Shouts out to you
Shout out to
for that.
moms. My mom
Love
took
her to
care of
death.
me too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. My mom didn't have breast cancer ever.
Yeah.
No one in my family had it. It just like I say, I don't. I say it randomly chose me, but when I look back at it, I'm like, why not choose me?
Hello. Right.
Like,
I'm
hello,
built for it.
I'm
What's up? Let's go.
I am built for it.
Okay.
I'm like, why not? I'm strong, I'm resilient. But
Yes.
oftentimes when my mom took care of me, I knew that her watching me, she was like, like,
Yeah.
seriously? Because like when I called her and I was like, I have breast cancer, she's like, you play so many games. Like she thought I was joking because like I'm a
Yeah.
joker.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, lady, this is
Like, this is not a
happening.
game, mom.
No,
This
no,
is
this is
real.
happening. This is definitely happening.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. What would you say to someone who is like deciding the surgery process,
Mhm.
like the double mastectomy, not getting the double mastectomy, like
Mhm.
what would you say to a girl that has to make such a crazy decision right now? Like what would be your advice?
I'd say depending on what's going on, like if it's like another mass in both of them, they'll usually suggest like do the double
Yeah.
because it's just stop it there
Yeah.
so it doesn't spread
Yeah.
throughout the body.
Yeah.
But with good faith, if like that goes back to listening to you, listening to your body and what your intuition is telling you. If you have a good feeling, like, no, I'm gonna try thug it out and start the chemo first. Let's get it down. Now, if it's not changing within after the first round or whatever, then just keep listening to yourself. Like literally, if you have never ever sat with yourself and like, let me see, let me feel, understand what I'm feeling. Okay, yep, nope. If it's a no, if it's a no, really go with your gut and how you want to go about it. It's like the best way I feel like to go.
Yeah.
Is what I can tell you. Just listen to you.
I think that's great advice to like trust your intuition as
we
a
don't
woman.
do it enough.
We don't
do it enough.
We don't
be
do it.
knowing,
Yeah.
and then we be like, okay, I'ma see.
You know what?
See. Like,
you're so right. I think that's the biggest lesson that I've learned is like, even like with relationships or like when you feel
and that's
something,
anything,
trust your intuition. Because your intuition saves your life, right? You felt like something right. And you're young. You don't have anything. You're healthy and you're like, I think the biggest thing is trusting your intuition.
It is.
Right?
It's a thin line between overthinking and having like overthinking and voices, if you want to go spiritual, having those certain spirits around you, putting that in, anxiety spirits, all of that. It happens. But when someone's like, no, right away, right away. Like, just don't even try, but just try to listen to you more than not. Just pray. If you're a spiritual person, if you're a person that believes in a higher power than yourself, I'll say God, Yahweh, however you approach that, just pray. As long as it's a positive thing, as long as it feels good, I say. And it's not hurting nobody.
What is a stereotype or misconception that you want to clear up about women who have breast cancer? Like, what is a stereotype that people give us and you're like, that didn't happen to me? Like, that's not true.
What have I really even heard? I'm not sure if I heard too many stereotypes. You might have to help me with that one. Like, what are some you heard that I might
Some that I heard was like, if you have breast cancer, you're gonna die.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but damn dramatic.
No, just because you get diagnosed with breast cancer, get breast? It's over. No, it's not. It's not. No.
They give you fake titties after, so if you want to just cut them off, that's fine. You're not gonna die.
Okay, yes, because I definitely got my mommy makeover. Okay. I was like, I think that was the highlight of the whole process. Is I was like, when am I gonna get my boobs done? When am I gonna get one? Like, I deserve that much because I went through like the poking, the biopsies. Like, I was like, that's the part that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
I think that was the biggest misconception is that
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
That is dramatic.
Or like we're sick. Like we're just completely sick. Like I have people like when I used to go out, people would be like, hi. Like, hi. Like, like
too loud.
Yeah. Like, nothing's wrong with me. Like, I just have breast cancer. Like I'm fine.
You know what's funny about that though?
What?
The first round, my senses were overloaded. So I can't take loud noises.
Really?
The lights, this shit is over.
Yeah.
Smells, shit stinks.
It was like you were pregnant, probably.
Yeah, it was giving very much pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like symptoms.
Yeah.
It was very much
it's the hormones, it's the medication.
Yeah, I was like, shut it up. Everybody shut it down. No TV, nothing. I'm in the dark for like 3 days.
I did that dark thing where I was like closing the blinds for like 3 days in the same outfit.
Yeah, like not
taking a shower.
No showers.
Like this.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. And it's okay because
it is. Let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen. Go through the emotions of like feeling everything and journaling it because it's just like a place you visit and you don't have residence, right? Like you will pass this hump in the road. Like we all go through you shall too. You shall too. What was your biggest what was your inspiration or what is your inspiration because you're still going through treatment? What is your inspiration that just keeps you going? Like when you feel those moments of feeling down and out, like what keeps you still like I'm I'm still going. Period.
I think the fact that I feel like I'm not done. I have too much to do. Like
thank you.
I got a family that I want to eventually be able to put in position once I get into a certain position. Like I got so many ideas. It's so much art and creativity and love to give to people. Like, because it's not just about me, and that's what we have to remember too. Like what you're doing is not just about you.
Yeah.
This is gonna help a lot of women out there,
Yes.
a lot of men too.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna look like, dang, like you. Like, I get people. It's crazy because it's like I know, like I be knowing, but I guess the humbleness in me, I just be like, dang, like really, like it's lovely to hear people say like you're inspiration, like you're inspiring me, like you don't even look like I wouldn't even knew if you didn't tell me what you were going through that you were going through that. I'm like, yeah, it's like and I love that, like
yeah,
I love to be able to be an inspiration to people.
yes,
You know,
definitely.
I love that.
That's
Cool.
why he put you through this journey.
Yeah,
Like
it's a crazy one. Like,
yeah,
you know, I said I wanted a breast lift when I get a certain age, but damn.
yeah. This how you gonna get it,
Like,
then, huh?
damn.
Yeah, it's
Like,
okay.
okay, but it's cool though.
Receive it,
Right. It's I
right?
know it's for a reason. It's definitely strengthening me. Then, and it's crazy because I've been through so much in
Yeah,
life. We all have. I know.
right. And
We
it
all
all
have a
makes sense.
story.
Yeah, it all makes
Yeah.
sense now, right? Like
Yes.
do.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn. Okay, so this after this, I can't wait to see what you got for me.
Yeah, you can't touch me. I'm unstoppable now,
Not
right?
at all. Like, I have divinely protected and highly favored on my thighs right now, so I'm
Yes.
definitely a heavy believer in a power higher than me, and God. So
yeah, definitely. My spirituality has definitely grown through this process, just my prayer life and just being mentally equipped, because you cannot survive this journey without having like, you know, the mental capacity to do this. And I thank God each and every day for my mental.
Yeah.
Because I didn't lose my mind during a time I was supposed to lose my
Yes.
mind. It's people that go crazy over this and have addictions over this. And I'm like, God, you gave me my mind. I can like move and use my mouth, and like, please allow me to go onto your mission. Because when I got diagnosed, I went through that stage where I was like, why me? Like, why would you choose me out of all people to go through something so traumatic? I have a daughter. And now I arrogantly, like I always say, I arrogantly laughed and said, why not me, God? Like, you already knew that I was a beast, and I could take on this beast and this challenge. And my goal is just to ultimately bring everyone as a community. And, you know, if I tell my story and you tell your story, then we can bridge a gap of us being educated as Black women and, you know, bring in awareness, because it's very important to have a community. I felt like no one looked like me when I went through your stages. I am so honored to like.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
When you first followed me and I looked at where your journey was, I was like, I fucking what? Like, okay, like she is beautiful. Like, I like that was motivating for me.
Thank you.
I love that. Like, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I just want everybody to know that, like, if you're having a bad day, like, you can visit. Keyword is visit. Visit the space you're in, but don't hold residence there. Okay.
I always say, feel how you feel what you feel, but push that shit along. Feel it, don't ignore it. But now I gotta go somewhere. What is it? Energy and motion? Emotion, pretty much energy and motion. So.
And we all got things bad that happen to us in life, and we're like, and so it's just like, if you could just think of that after every obstacle you go through, then your mental will be on point, right?
You remember, you got through that. I got you through that. You know, you got yourself through that. So that's nothing. That's small.
That's small talk.
Hello,
you want that job?
To a big fry. What do you say? Small fry to a, y'all know what I'm trying to say, to a big giant, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what the saying is. But seriously,
no, period.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I do have one question. So
yes,
I would definitely love to know, what is your pet peeve? Like, what's a pet peeve that T has? Like, outside of breast cancer, like, what is a pet peeve that you have? Like, if no one knows who T is, like, what is a pet peeve? If they're watching you, like, let me see what's going on with her.
I want to make this good, so you bitches know. Just playing. A pet peeve of mine. I have a few, but I would say maybe I hate, I hate liars. Like, just keep it 100. Like,
I hate liars too.
You don't have to, just from the little shit to the big, you don't have to lie about it. Like, it's okay. Like, let me know if you don't want to do something. Okay, if you can't, just communicate that. Like, especially if we already in communication about something, whatever it is. Like, just say, oh, I can't. You know. I kind of hate. As a liar thing that don't know how to keep people who know how to keep it real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is too short for that, right?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Like
life changes.
Even if you think it's gonna hurt me, I'd rather know the truth. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Hurt me with the truth.
Yeah. I think you get through a stage where you're like, just tell me straight up.
Yeah,
I don't want to see the
okay.
gray area. Like I just want to know
Yeah,
straight up about
exactly.
everything.
Because
Yeah.
we could get past it, even if it's something, even if it's an issue, like we could get past it. And even that's something I have to grow up and still learn. And like I've done a lot of forgiving, and I let a lot of stuff go. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. I got too much going on, especially since this happened. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta, let stuff go. But that doesn't give you that doesn't mean you have to put up with certain stuff either. But yeah, I would say my pet peeve is definitely just not keeping it real.
Yeah.
Smacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like smacking?
Like when you eat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's irritating. That's annoying as fuck.
I get it. I get
It's
it.
like
I
eating
get
too
it.
loud.
No,
Calm
definitely.
down.
What's a fun fact about you that no one knows about you that they would be shocked to know about you?
Oh, that is a good question. That's making me think.
Like what's something about you that no one knows?
That no
like
Ooh, this is a good one that I don't think I would say a couple people know, but like a big amount of people don't know.
Okay.
Is that I'm into music. I do music.
Really?
Yeah.
You sing, you
Yeah.
write?
Yeah, I write and I sing, yeah. A little bit. A little something. A little
One
something.
day.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Come.
We'll get a Black Girls Cancer Club.
Oh, the intro.
Ooh. You
We
like
might have
that?
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cute.
BGCC.
I went to I couldn't think of that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, definitely.
BGCC. Yeah. That's all I got for y'all.
Okay, with the intro song.
No, but yeah, I do music. Like I'm working on something that I plan to hopefully at least drop one full complete song by my birthday, which is in April.
I'm definitely here for it.
Yeah.
Definitely send
Yeah, I'm
it
a
to
little
us.
shy, so like
Don't. You already what?
Yeah, so that's probably why I didn't sing for real. So yeah. But
it's okay.
But I'm breaking out of it because that's what I want to do. So you gotta you know, like how are you a dancer and you scared to sing? It's just different when you're dancing.
Yeah.
And I have to speak and say words. So,
yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming to speak with Black Girls Cancer Club. I am so honored for you to share our story. Definitely let's stay in contact. Yes. Like you're going through your treatment. I want to send you as much love and support and let you know that this is definitely like a hump in the road and it shall pass. Yeah, definitely.
It will. I'm here for it.
Thank you.
I appreciate you so much. I love this.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy, y'all.